All right, let me just make sure that you guys can hear me before I get started here today. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can, 7 different ways you can get promoted faster within your company if you're looking for a promotion right now. A lot of you guys know me and know who I am, but for the new people who have joined the community or the Facebook group, I am Amanda Bryant, a career coach and resume writer. And so what I do is I show you how to find new high-paying jobs that pay anywhere between $100,000 and $400,000 per year. And so if you're an entry-level professional and you want to know how to get to that level, send us a message. If you're a mid-level professional and you want to know how to get to that level, send us a message. And if you're an executive-level professional and you want to know how you can earn more income, what other fields you can go into and things like that, definitely send us a message. If we have openings in the one-on-one program, we will definitely let you know. And so, enough about me. If you are watching here live, make sure that you hit that StreamYard button so that when you do leave a comment, I will be able to see who it is that's leaving a comment. And so, the first thing, so in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 different ways and also a bonus at the end too about how you can grow within your company. And so after you've spent some time doing a little bit of research and development and things like that, um, you want to find out if there's growth within your company. So checking the company's website to see what other positions are available, anyone that's getting ready to retire, and things like that. And then also take a look at your career plan. What is that next step for you? What do you want to do? Do you want to stay in that company or do you want to move to a completely different company? And so after you've done that and kind of got a clear picture of exactly where you want to go, which I always recommend before you do anything, as far as writing your resume, then your LinkedIn profile, even reaching out to a recruiter or anything like that. You want to get 100% clear and make sure that you do hire a career coach like myself to support you on and throughout that process. And so the first one is going to be find out what other people are actually doing at that company to get promotions. And so that's going to be specific to that company. This is not going to be something general. You can really get down to who you need to reach out to, where you if you need to apply online, if you need to apply internally, if they have internal applications, and just the whole 9 yards, and what the pay increase looks like for that particular position. You can really get specific when it comes to that if you really find out from your coworkers or even in your performance review meeting, find out what people do to get promotions at that particular company. That's if you're employed right now, of course. And so, number two, one of the things that my client Michael is doing on a consistent basis is he always has goal setting meetings on a consistent basis outside of his performance review with his supervisor. And so that's what put him in the running for a promotion within his company that he's in right now. And so you want to set an agenda and you want to ask a whole lot of questions in regards to that particular project, where the company is going, what they need help with, and things like that. And then from there, your supervisor will know how to approach you when it comes to issues that the company might be having, what you are capable of doing to help them solve that problem, and things like that. And they'll also know what projects they can send your way. And so, number three, which is really based on you making sure that you pick a job that you really are passionate about, is going to be to keep getting noticed on your job. When you pick a job that you're really passionate about, you're going to be someone that's always going to be going above and beyond And so you want to always make sure that you continue to go above and beyond, even when things seems like they're getting a little bit tough. And so that's when that breakthrough is always going to happen for you. We have had people, entry level clients that end up in that skip the entry level level per se, end up in mid-level positions, never even step foot into an entry-level position, but they had some challenges as far as being able to complete projects on time and things like that. And as long as you keep pushing through and show your boss that you're really interested in helping the company grow, keeping a positive attitude about everything and things like that, you will be in a running for a promotion. And so you want to keep a polished. Number 4 is going to be to keep a polished online presence. And so what you share on your Facebook profile, your LinkedIn profile, it could be Twitter, Instagram, wherever. There are real people and real recruiters that are looking at your profile and information. So make sure that what you share on your LinkedIn profile doesn't come across on any of your profiles, especially Facebook. If you're sharing something in the LinkedIn community that is unrelated to what you already shared on the in the Facebook community, maybe you share only professional things on LinkedIn, but on Facebook you share more controversial things. When you do that, it raises a red flag to let the recruiter or hiring manager know that they will think, because they don't know you yet, they will think that you're going to do things like that on the job, when you're communicating with your coworkers and things like that. So really do be careful about what you share on your social media profile. Keep them as polished as possible. And so tip number 5 is going to be to own your projects and get feedback often. And so what I mean by that is on top of this, you want to ask your boss if he or she needs help with anything. And that's one of the ways that my client was able to get noticed and get a promotion within his company as well, is he always went to his boss after a project was complete and saw that his boss needed some help, asked if she needed some help, and he actually was in the running for a promotion over some other people that had been on that job just a few months longer. And so number 6 is going to be to ask for the promotion. And so a quick steps that you can follow in order to do this is going to be to build your case over time. And I do have a thing about when it comes to time as well, because my client Danielle found a position. We rewrote her resume. She went through the interview coaching program. She realized that she hadn't interviewed in over 10 years. So to help her build up her confidence and be ready to respond to those interview questions, she went through the interview program. She ended up getting the position. The recruiter, before she got the position, needed a few more things that they needed to add to her resume, the master resume that we created for them. And she ended up getting that position, but she ended up getting a promotion only after 3 months of being on a job. So you don't have to wait 2 years before you ask for a promotion. And then there's another story about what to do if you ask for a promotion and your boss says no. So you want to be really careful. If you guys want me to talk about that, let me know down in the comments below. And so if you are watching live, or if you're watching a replay, make sure that you type hashtag live or hashtag replay. And so you want to build out your case over time before you ask for the promotion. Have a clear path to actually getting there, but you want to consider the timing as well. And so how Danielle was able to get a promotion in such a short period of time, she was at that particular time, she was actually looking for a job when everyone else had stopped looking. It could be a pandemic, a lot of people, being laid off. It could be a situation where it's the holiday season. And during the holiday season, a lot of people think that employers are not hiring. But what they're doing is, they're considering their budget. And during that particular time, because she didn't stop, they considered her, they fitted her, some type of way into their budget that they were creating. And so it didn't make it difficult for them, because a lot of people didn't, they didn't have 100 different applications to sort through. It was just her, and she was qualified for the job. And then finally, is you want to make sure that you plant the seed as you continue to move forwards. When she started that position, she already knew where she wanted to go within that company. And so she planted that seed when she was hired. Um, and so number 7 is to believe that you can, because get away from those people who's going to be telling you all the time that you can't, because you don't have the experience, that you can't get an executive level position, or because you don't have this degree or that certification, that you can't get a position as a director or executive director or something like that in a different state. And so those are not your people. You want to surround yourself with people that are like the people that's in this community, that's going to support you throughout your entire career journey. And so the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you are very clear about the type of job that you want to do as you move forward too. And so when we like clarity, we like, we don't know where our destination is, and we don't know where we're going. We end up never finding that, and so when we know where we're going, rejection really means nothing, because you know that job really wasn't for you. And so you know what your purpose is after you gain clarity. So just stay hungry for more. Make sure that you stay focused. And a lot of challenges, another challenge that I see that career professionals make before they get onto a clear path to their dream job that does pay well above $100,000 per year, is at the first glimpse of a light at the end of the tunnel. You really start to think about all the reasons why you shouldn't move forward. Maybe it's, too easy. I can get to that later. You start procrastinating, and there are going to be plenty of reasons why you shouldn't proceed, why you shouldn't go to your supervisor, why you shouldn't ask for a promotion. That's when you really usually give up, or you start to blame others for the reason why you didn't reach your destination. And I've been there, personally myself on my career journey. I have a lot of clients who have been there before they get to their dream positions, before they have that breakthrough moment. There is some, blame, and then there is some a lack of clarity and things like that. And so when you really hone in on what you want to do, you actually create a breakthrough moment for yourself. And so that's when you turn your obstacles into your unique advantages. Everyone has a certain steps that they should follow in order to get a high paying job, right? And so you want to get clear on the type of job that you want. You want to write a resume that's going to actually work for you, that is ATS compliant. You want to create a LinkedIn profile that is going to work for you, that's going to help you basically automate the amount of interviews you start getting within your job search. You want to position yourself consistently as someone who's worth, being paid $100,000 or more per year, and also interviewing with confidence, and then finally exiting that job search process with the highest income possible, and knowing how to negotiate a salary that you are worth. There are going to be some unique challenges, along throughout that process, and so that's where we're here to help you navigate through from beginning to end. And so if you know anyone that can benefit from any of the things that I share here in this private community, make sure that you do invite them over to join us. On May 4th, I will be hosting a interview coaching program where I am showing people how to interview with confidence, and 3 things to note before you even, after you write your resume, before you proceed with being called in for an interview. And so on May 4th, I will be hosting that. There will be 10 slots per session. And I'll drop the link down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.